Hello everyone and welcome to this incredible insight into Tucson, Arizona and its small and budding health scene. So I haven't been to Tucson in some years and I wanted to go back and see how much it has changed and what it has to offer these days. So look at the beautiful landscapes of the Sonoran Desert and let's discover Tucson together. Hi everyone and welcome to Tucson. This city is very artistic, incredibly Mexican themed. It is at the heart of Arizonan Sonoran Desert, and behind me is the oldest Mexican restaurant in the US, and it is one of the 50 iconic restaurants in America. The restaurant is called El Charro. It is a staple here. It has been created in 1922 by a family and it offers vegan and healthy options. That's why I love coming here whenever I come to Tucson. Let me show you around and let's go have some lunch. So this is El Charro. As you can see, a lot of people like to come. There are a lot of tourists. A huge waiting list is always at hand. You have to wait for some time to get a table, so I'll attempt here to get one. And it's just so pleasing to the eye, the beautiful architecture, the yellow color, just the friendliness, the inviting scene, the beautiful courtyard. All of it is reminiscent of Mexico. So there was a 45-minute wait at the restaurant because it's the weekend. So we're gonna just have to go and search a little bit downtown, see what I can find. Last time I was here was after COVID. So let's see what changed. I know this area is very beautiful. There are beautiful historical homes, very Mexican type of scenery and charm. So let's see what we can find. Let's see the beauty of Tucson. So walking around, I spotted a little gecko. These guys are all over Arizona and they're really friendly. I also got to see a lot of the beautiful desert vegetation, such as the agaves and the cacti. I truly got to bask in the spring essence and be present in all of those beautiful colors that show off when spring is in bloom in the desert. And as I walked, and as you can see, Tucson is an older city, so a lot of these buildings are historical buildings, and a lot of them have also been neglected. Despite that, it's easy to appreciate its beauty. Now let's look around. So what is the history of this artistic and culturally rich city? Well, Tucson's history dates back 4,000 years, so it is one of the oldest continuously inhabited settlements in North America. The native Hohokam people were the first to settle and cultivate the land next to the Santa Cruz River. And then in 1775, Spanish settlers colonized the area and called it Presidio San Agustín del Tucson, making Tucson's official founding. What I love about Tucson is that you can find all these small little clinics, health clinics and practices, which gives me hope. I would love to set one up. So let's check out all those interesting, tiny and welcoming businesses near El Charro and see what we can find.
Thank you. Be up here and play a little bit more for y'all before I gotta go on to my next week's day. But thanks so much for being here. I appreciate y'all, and yeah, I'll be right back.
What a lovely store, and I got myself this bracelet to remember this day. This looks like a really interesting new business. A cafe bakery. So I'm guessing it must have been started in the last few years. Let's go in and check it out. So I finally made it to the El Charo courtyard. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day overall. And they brought me some chips and salsa. And of course, as a health coach, I have to frown upon the chips. It's fried, it's full of seed oil, so you know the drill. But today is a special occasion, and I am going to indulge in my vegan tamales. And that's why I came here, to get some really good tamales. So let's find the ones that I'm looking for. The Hola Hemp plant-based tamales. One of each original chipotle recipe made with hemp seed, organic corn, flax, nopales, and quinoa. Perfect. When I checked the menu online, I was incredibly impressed that this tamale is made with organic corn. Now, we all know, if you live in the US, that most corn products are made with GMO corn, and GMO corn is one of the worst things you can put in your body. But besides that, let's enjoy this meal and be thankful that it's made so beautifully and it looks so delicious with organic corn. The meal looks beautiful and it's so well presented, but from a health coach perspective, does it meet the bill of health? You know, guys, I don't eat out that often, and it's because I don't trust what's put in our food. I rather make my food for myself because I know exactly what goes into it and how I prepare it. So here's the verdict. So one of the most beautiful representations of Southern Spanish architecture or Andalusian architecture is this courthouse. Every time I come to Tucson, I love to take a little walk inside and rest. I sit down among the arches and I look around. It's a beautiful break from the sun and a wonderful escape from the city, and you can use the toilet for free. So today I actually stumbled upon a wedding. So here's the ceremony and the beautiful courthouse. Enjoy. So as you can see, we're in downtown Tucson, and it's actually kind of deserted. So the weekends are a bit deserted, but it is really actually marvelous because you see all the architecture and not a lot of people. So there's a lot of exploration to do, and I guess the weekend is a good place to do it. Tucson has a wonderful artistic scene that's present in its mural culture. All of the murals sport a very different kind of fascinating exploration of art, mysticism, and native sensibility. It's truly reminiscent of Mexico City, and I adore it. So we're off to explore more of the downtown, and now I will take you to a co-op, which is a cafe that I really always appreciated. It has a lot of different healthy food options. It has coffee. You can sit there and enjoy yourself. But I'll tell you what happened when I got there. You'll just have to wait and see. On my way, I got to see a lot of different interesting areas. And walking by, I got to see more murals and Jamaican live music.
Yes, I'm dreaming. I want you every day. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, rhythm. I was walking down the street one day, singing the little girls, he's coming my way. He makes me feel like
What a pleasant surprise! I didn't know this, but today was the annual Spring Street Fair. People walking around, other people selling things. It was just chaos of a lot of different things going on at the same time. And that makes Tucson a very lively city. Every time I come, there's always something happening on the streets. So let's take a little tour of this fair. So we made it. This is the co-op that I wanted to introduce you to. It's called Food Conspiracy. So let's go in and let's discover what it has to offer. And I must say that it has changed quite a bit since my last time here, because the cafe is gone and all of the things that I associated with the co-op is changed. Now it's a big store full of produce and refrigerated sections and a big food bar. We had a food bar before, but I think this is more of a cheaper version of what it was before. I remember they served vegan tamales, and now they just have a salad bar with some very good looking vegan options. So it's not so bad, but it's still a little bit disappointing. So goodbye old co-op and hello new capitalist, more expensive and a bit on the colder side store. But I understand that businesses need to adapt to survive, especially health stores. With the rise of monopolies like Whole Foods, small businesses have to keep their prices high so they can make ends meet, and that's difficult. So let me show you some products that I really like this one, Honey Mamas. It's a chocolate truffle bar with very few ingredients. It's organic and simply delicious. This is another one of my favorites, the Wise Bar. The bar is organic, gluten-free, and vegan. And the ginger cinnamon blend is truly zesty. Since I had a pretty heavy meal, I decided to look for something that's going to help my gut, and I found this wonderful drink. I've never had it before, and it has organic herbs. So as an herbalist, somebody who uses herbs, this was really special. So I did get it, and I then headed to a coffee shop. So this is Cafe Passe. I've been there a couple of times before, and they have a really nice courtyard and also really great decaf. So I don't drink coffee at all, but sometimes on a special occasion, I would get the best quality artisan decaf I can find. Well, cheers to my gut health and then to the Wise Bar and decaf.
If we all come to, then the Piper will lead us to those who stand the forest will go around. Makes me wonder.
So now I'm heading to another part of town, to the University of Arizona campus. I like the area because it's very walkable, and the campus is green and lush, and it's just a nice place to hang out and wind down. But before we get there, let's check out what the market has to offer, including some health finds.
Herbal medicine. Wolfman's father created them 45 years ago. All my herbs come out of Eugene, Oregon, Mount Rose. And we try to educate people how to put health in their own hands. We give them a very detailed brochure, and they can call if they have any questions.
This is a really awesome store that's a pizza shop and a coffee shop and a marketplace all in one. Let's go in and say hello.
It's always hot.
I love exploring the yards and the architecture of all the different homes. That's one of the best parts of walking around Tucson. And here are the students. We have officially entered their zone. And party culture is alive and well here. And we've made it. Welcome to the University of Arizona campus. Very lush, and students are taking it easy. It could be their spring break, but I'm not so sure.
A lot of students have graduated. It's the weekend, spring is here, and so much is happening. Families are out and about, and I'm here to take refuge from the hustle and bustle of the downtown. So when I first saw one of these, I was so astonished. I had no idea what they were. But they are food delivery robots, and they're all over the campus. It's amazing how far we've truly come with technology. The sun is setting and it's time to head back to Phoenix. I really enjoyed my time in Tucson, and I hope you enjoyed coming on this journey with me. From all those beautiful murals, to delicious food, to interesting finds, and the fair, and seeing so many people come out and just enjoy themselves. This was a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe for more adventures like this, and see you again very soon. Bye!